Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 15th episode of the Idle Pack Talk Show. Today, we have a lovely lady who's a wife, who's a mom. She is a registered dental assistant. She is a food blogger and a YouTuber. Welcome to the show, Cooking with Claudy. I feel I have to call you Cooking with Claudy, but welcome, Claudy.
Thank you so much, and I'm delighted to be here.
How are you?
I'm very well.
You've been making us salivate on YouTube for a long time, so we've been trying to get you on the show, but life has been happening.
I know it's my pleasure to be here. Yeah, recently things have been tough on me though,
Right.
like managing family, personal life. So thank God I'm here finally. So
Yeah, your hands are full.
yeah, my hands are really, really tight. You can say that again.
Welcome. So we're very happy that you made it. You made time out of your schedule to be here. So thank you again.
You're most welcome.
Perfect. So we kind of did a little bit of research while preparing for this show, and we went through your YouTube and read a couple of things that
Lots of
you
videos
shared,
out
right?
Okay.
And we read on your YouTube channel that you have a passion in cooking. So we just wanted to kind of ask you, what was the inspiration for this passion?
And first of all, I'm born in a family of cooks. We cook a lot.
Right.
My mom being a caterer, so I grew up in the cooking
Oh, wow.
family.
Yeah.
So that's where I learned all my cooking skills and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So my highest inspiration too, I get it from cooking shows. When I watch cooking shows, like
Yeah.
I just want to try new recipes, try new ingredients. Like they usually say cooking is an art.
Yeah.
So take the ingredients and trying to come out with something beautiful and delicious.
Yeah.
Another inspiration to I get is like, have you ever gone to like a restaurant, you
Yeah.
order food,
Yeah.
and when they bring the food to you, it's expensive.
Yeah.
You don't like the taste,
Yeah.
the quantity as well, and the method of cooking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like sometimes it's really disheartening, annoying.
Yeah.
So like taking all those into consideration, I just felt that that's one inspiration I get when I cook. Like
Yeah.
you save money. Above all, you save some money, and you take care of the food hygiene as well.
Right.
You know what is getting inside the pot.
Yeah.
You control the quantity,
Yeah.
and many, many more. Another inspiration I get to, like for my videos,
Yeah.
when I have some comments under my videos, like, "Oh, Claudy, we love your fish recipes. Can you make more of those?"
Oh, wow.
Those kind of comments, like they inspire
Yeah.
me to keep cooking and just going on and on. Another one too, I love when people enjoy good food.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I cook food and you enjoy it,
Yeah.
and you enjoy it, like it just
Yeah,
makes
it makes
me want
you
to
happy,
stay in
right?
the
Yeah.
kitchen like forever.
Yeah.
And another inspiration too I get, I usually go into food challenges on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of food challenges on
Oh,
Instagram.
you do?
Yeah. So like some other food bloggers, they would tag me under a post. Okay, let's do a challenge for maybe grilled fish, or let's do a challenge for akra banana.
Yeah.
So when we do those challenges, you make the meal, you post a video and a picture,
Yeah.
then you tag
Each
Tag
other,
all
right?
these
the
people, right?
challenge.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So like I have a lot of
things.
inspiration.
Yeah.
And above all, to crown it all, the highest inspiration is hunger.
Of course.
Yeah.
People
That's
are
the best inspiration.
That's the highest inspiration to crown
Yeah.
everything. Hunger. If you're hungry, definitely that's
you're eating.
Yes, you want to make something
You had to
to
make
eat.
something to eat.
Exactly.
Wait, I want, like, who's eating all those delicious food you have on your YouTube? Your husband must be well fed.
My husband though, he's not really a foodie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he eats some of them. But one important thing is I make the food like in little quantities.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we are not too much at home.
Yeah.
So just little portions, because if you make like a big portion and you write a recipe for that big portion, somebody
It
will
doesn't
come under and
apply
say,
to
please, I leave
everyone, right?
alone.
Yeah.
I want
How
a
they
recipe for
apply
a
to me.
smaller portion.
Yeah.
So it's better to make a smaller portion. If you want a bigger one, you can double
Double.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I just do something small, and when it's small, sometimes my husband will just eat it.
Yeah.
But sometimes some will be like, that one, that one is not going to go.
That guy go. And I know a lot of people have been asking you, oh, why don't you open a restaurant and stuff? You
Oh
for
my
now
God.
you've limited yourself to just your YouTube channel.
Yeah, just the YouTube. A restaurant is a lot of work though.
Yeah.
Because you have to pay for
Cool.
workers,
You're
you have to pay
paying for a
taxes,
place,
the rent,
Yeah.
like it's gonna be so
It
expensive.
takes I think it takes a lot more to run a restaurant,
right,
right?
that's
So
right.
you need to be in a place where you feel like you have the time and the energy to.
My goal is
know,
not a
put it in.
restaurant for
Yeah.
now. My
Yeah.
goal is an ebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, an ebook for recipes is really, really good.
Yeah.
Like you buy online, but sometimes again when I check it, like the ebook, how about those back home? Like those women who don't
If you
have
want them
access.
to be able to use
That means I have to make something like hard copy.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if you make the hard copy, it limits the audience.
But
I
you
know,
could
I
you
guess
could do
you-
both, right? You
Yeah,
could
you
do
can
an
do-
ebook
yes,
and do
I've been
do,
thinking
tr-
about
to
it,
do a
maybe
hard copy
hard
and
copy
have
and
people back home be
ebook,
able
that's
to
right.
to access
Yeah,
that, right? But
exactly.
even people back home are
They have
a lot
internet
more.
and
Yeah, they have
WhatsApp and
internet
everything.
and they go online quite often.
I think ebook you
That's
just
true.
get the PDF and people can
Yeah.
always read. Like,
Anyway.
do you think recipe is something that we use back home in
yeah.
Cameroon? Like, do people really follow like?
That's the problem I usually have sometimes. Like before I made my first video,
Yeah,
I'm used to like baking just with my like measuring with the eye and my hand.
I call it the ancestors. The
Yes.
ancestors are inspiring you.
That's right. But coming out the recipe when I carry with my hand, I have to estimate. Okay, this
Is
one.
it a
Yeah.
cooking
could
spoon?
be yeah.
Is it
Could it be a cooking spoon
teaspoon?
or 1 tablespoon?
Yeah.
So that's what I try to do, and it was gonna come out. But
Yeah.
baking recipes, when I write it, I have to try it first
Yeah,
because baking is something which is very,
you
very
have to
like
stick to the recipe.
yeah, you have to stick to it, and it's sometimes really hard to get. So that's it.
So, considering your background, would you agree or disagree that there's an expectation for mothers to kind of impact their skills or their knowledge about food and cooking to their daughters? Was this something that you felt was important? Do you
Yeah.
feel like it is important for
Yeah.
moms to do that?
I feel like it's very, very important for moms to get more into cooking, especially if you have kids.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
They have to learn how to cook. Because first, cooking saves money.
It
Yeah.
does.
It saves a lot of money. The money you go to a restaurant, like let me say you spend like $100, $200. That money is money for a whole 1 day recipe that you can use for a whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apart from that, even when you cook with your kids, it builds a relationship with them.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it builds a relationship. It creates environment of like trust, like skills building,
Yeah.
and all those. So I think that moms should engage more in cooking with their kids. But sometimes, once in a while, if you want to give yourself a treat,
Yeah.
you can go out
to
with your kids.
restaurants. Yeah. You
Yes,
can go to
have
happy
some-
hour.
Happy hour.
So again, you're not saying that people can go to a restaurant to eat, but
No,
you're
I'm
saying
not
that it
limiting
makes
it.
sense
Yeah.
to
Yes,
be able
once
to
in a
make those
while.
meals at home,
Yes.
right?
It's social, right? It's
Yeah,
family time
that's
and
right.
quality family time that people do.
Sometimes too, you need that treat. Even me, sometimes I'm tired of being in the kitchen.
Yeah, you
although I
just
love
wanna
being in
be
the
out,
kitchen.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes my husband is like complaining. You've been in the kitchen in the morning since the morning. The kids are there. I'm like, you know what? Just wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not limiting that you should not go to a restaurant.
yeah.
Once in a while you can go, but don't make it a habit.
Habit. Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, that's right.
So I think I've noticed you you started off with traditional African meals, and then in recent times you've been dabbling into other international meals, right? Was that a struggle for you, or
Yeah, it's a hard one though, but my target is the world. I'm targeting the whole world. It's not just limited only to Cameroon, because if you take note, some of my Cameroonian dishes, I don't have a lot of views there
yeah,
because we already know how to make those dishes.
exactly right?
And very few people go on YouTube that I want to go watch a recipe on how to cook ndole, and sometimes when they watch it, they criticize.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't put these ingredients in dole.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't do this. They don't do. I'm like, you know what? But some of them you receive good reviews,
Yeah.
like some Cameroonian pastries. They have good
Yeah.
comments, and the views are really good.
And they're not necessarily from Cameroonians. They're from other people who are trying Cameroonian meals, and they're like, this is
For my Cameroonian dishes, majority of them are
Oh, they're Cameroonians? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
majority are Cameroonians. I make Cameroonian dishes once in a while. Like I said, my target is the whole world.
Yeah.
So, but if you try to take note of my channel, I make more of fish recipes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fish.
Because my statistics shows that many of my viewers are from the Caribbean,
And there's a lot of fish.
and they do a lot of fish.
No kidding.
Yes, second by the US, then Canada is the third. But I was surprised, like Cameroon is not even among my.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, like it was crazy. So Cameroon has never been like the first African country is Nigeria.
That they really watch your videos.
Yeah, second by South Africa. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
What about my people?
No, I'm like, yeah. If you see Cameroon is all the way down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, what's really happening? So the issue is like, it's one video that made me to blow up. Like I had the red snapper video.
I saw.
Yeah.
Ask you about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Like for the red snapper recipe,
Yeah.
it just blew me up. Like my first videos were really, really poor. Like they were not going. When I was about to shoot the first video, I was so nervous. Before I get to what I want to say, before I started the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
I always like thought about it like 3 years back. So when I wanted to start, I told my husband that, you know what, I want to start a YouTube channel. So he was like, you'll be saying that for the past 3 years. When I see the first video, I'll know you're serious. So I was like, okay. So my first video was a cornbread.
Yeah.
That video, like, I was so nervous. Like, are people going to insult me on this one?
Yeah.
What are people going to say? So I just kept posting and posting because one important thing is the consistency. Just kept posting and posting and posting. Then one video just blew me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The red snapper video.
it just blew me
What do you think was about that video that blew you up?
Yeah. That made it so
I think it was
popular.
a thumbnail.
The thumbnail. Yeah.
I think it was a thumbnail and the angulation of which I took the picture.
Yeah.
Yes, and the editing of the picture as well.
Right.
Yes, so I think it was a thumbnail that brought me to those number of views. And YouTube recommended that video to other people, thereby making the video in the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
So that was what made my subscribers climb so much.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But red snapper, I don't know that I don't know that it's a fish that we use very often.
No, red snapper in Cameroon is really expensive.
Okay.
It's really, really expensive. But that's one fish which is very common in the Caribbean.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yes, and even the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the Chinese store is all over.
It's all over,
but
but-
it's really expensive
Yeah.
though. Yeah, but
It's tasty too.
it's oh
Is
my
it?
god.
Yeah.
That's my favorite fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really?
It's really
very,
good.
very tasty.
It's very tasty. Sometimes if you want to give yourself a treat, just buy red snapper.
Yeah.
Or you buy a sea bass. Those
Red
are good
snapper,
fish. Yeah.
sea
Red
bass.
snapper, sea
Okay.
bass. Those ones are really, really nice. Trust me.
Wow, interesting.
Kinds of videos that you make. I know you said your target is the world, but were you under any pressure to make other foods other than Cameroonian food, or it was a personal choice to expand your content in that way?
No, it's a personal choice because I've stayed in Thailand for like 2 years. So living in Thailand, like I'm used to some Asian dishes, especially like cooking with lemon, chili,
Yeah.
butter, eggs,
Yeah.
lemongrass.
Lemongrass, like
They have very delicious food in Thailand, right?
Trust me, when I stayed in Thailand, when I was leaving Thailand to Canada, like the only thing I cried was the food. Like their food is amazing. It's delicious.
and it's different from how we
cook.
make
because
food,
when
right?
we cook, put a lot of salt inside, but their own salt is lemon and limes.
Yeah.
So to neutralize the saltiness of the lemon and limes, you drop a little bit of sugar
Sugar,
inside.
yeah.
But you're not gonna taste the sugar. It just
It's just going to
neutralizes
neutralize
everything.
that,
Yeah.
Then for extra flavor, butter.
Yeah.
You should definitely try like for pan grilled dishes, like
Yeah.
maybe pan grilled fish,
Yeah.
pan grilled chicken, and sometimes fresh herbs too are really nice.
Those people they eat all these butter and stuff, but they're very skinny people. Not really skinny
Yeah.
in a way, but they're never chubby. I'm not sure I've ever seen a chubby Asian.
Yeah, because what kills us is like we put a lot of salt in our
Yeah.
food.
Oil. What
No,
about
oil.
oil? Palm oil. You
Yeah.
put like
Palm
half.
oil.
half.
If you see when Asians cook, like a drop,
Yeah.
just a drop.
Just
of
of that.
Yeah, and I learned those recipes. I had a neighbor in Thailand. This lady, she was my neighbor. So she had a restaurant. So I was a teacher in Thailand. So when I'm off, I just go sit with her and
Yeah.
I see how, because I will see like a big bundle of lemongrass, bay leaves, rosemary, thyme, dill, like lemon, like
Right.
lemon was always there. So I'm like, I'm trying to see what she's doing with all those. And they come out with a good pot
Recipe,
of soup,
yeah.
recipes, veggies.
And very healthy too.
Oh my god, it's so healthy and it's delicious. The flavor too are
Yeah.
amazing. Fresh garlic.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even ask myself, why do we even use ginger and garlic at the same time
Yeah.
inside food.
You know, that's just something that we grew up learning.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like,
what
if you have
everybody
ginger,
tries.
if you have
Garlic.
ginger, you must
You
have
must
garlic.
put garlic. But the most important ingredients inside is the garlic.
It's a garlic, yeah.
Yes, you hardly see like maybe Asians putting like ginger inside
Yeah.
food. It's more of minced or diced
Yeah.
garlic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So when I look at the way, so you're talking about Thailand, I look at what they use for cooking, right? For example, if you go to a Chinese shop, you see there are certain ingredients that we have back home, but we don't
We
use.
don't know the names.
Yeah. So for example, there's the let's call it oh Jesus, I forget. When when a what do you call it? When a plantain produces
Oh
how
yeah,
do
the
you call
plantain
that?
pulp.
yeah the
I don't know how to call it, but I know what you're talking about.
the red thing
The
at
red
the
one
end.
that
I don't know
comes
what
out
the
like-
name is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they use that for
They
cooking
use
as
it in
well, right?
cooking, yeah, they
I'm like,
use
but
that
we
in the
have
for
that. It's
cooking.
all over the
Yeah,
place,
and
but
we don't use it.
We don't even know that we could. Yeah, it's
What
just
did they
something
say?
that baffles me.
But Cameroon has good dishes though.
We
I
do.
love Cameroonian food. Cameroon has good food.
We have lots
But
of
it-
varieties, right?
Is our food marketable? I think that's a problem. Is
Our-
our food
our
as
food-
marketable as other foods?
On social media platform, for me, on my own perspective, I'm not going to talk about others because it cannot be good for me. It can be good for another. So let me not say it's bad and somebody comes on there and say, oh, not Cameroonian food, blah, 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 blah. So on my own perspective, like I don't sell more on Cameroonian dishes.
Yeah.
No. Like right now, sometimes I make command on seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get most of my orders from seafood. And that's the only thing I do, seafood
Yeah.
only. I don't really make like other dishes and so forth. Yeah.
Did they come and pick it from a black lady? I'm like, what? I'm
Yeah, they come and pick it from me. Like sometimes when they come and pick, they're like, you Jamaican, and you know, I'm Cameroonian.
Yeah.
They're like, huh? So, yeah. So like I said, more of my audience are Caribbean, so that's why you see I make like a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Because those fish give me like
More views.
a lot of views and
More money.
more money. Yeah, and more money. Another inspiration is money.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot that. That's
I
an
forgot that
inspiration.
money.
It's
like
a big
side hustle.
inspiration.
No, it's a big. Oh my goodness! You can see that again. The highest inspiration
Inspiration of all.
It's not even hunger anymore.
It's money now.
It's the money.
I have a question for you. A little
Sure.
controversial, I think. I don't know if it is controversial.
Okay.
But some people say women who cannot cook make terrible wives. Other people say the way to a man's heart is through the stomach. Right? How true is this? And would you
That question is, like I say, is vague because it depends on the individual.
Yeah.
It's a question that has like a big, you can get like a lot of answers from different types of people. But my own perspective, I don't think a way to a man's heart is food.
What is that?
Just take care of him because I feel
How
you
do you
guys are
take
like
care of him?
babies though.
Yeah. How do you take care of them?
You feed them?
I'm not gonna talk about that now.
Well, yeah, because you deny food. So what else? I'm trying to say.
Food is just one of them. It's
Yeah.
not like it's the only one
not,
that will
yeah.
take you to a man's heart. No.
No.
Ghana,
First,
is,
you
it,
need
is,
respect, trust, and all those. Food is one of it, but not only.
is food a big thing for you?
Yeah.
Really?
It is for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I need
So
to
what
know
if you got married to a woman who could not cook?
Oh, I wouldn't.
that's the first thing. You will not
So
get married to a woman
how
to
you
cook.
gonna know she can't?
I
cook and she
actually
cannot
tried.
cook?
She actually made food. I actually went
And how are you
home
sure
and
she made
tried.
the food?
I
You can still buy
I
it.
saw I saw her make
Put in the
food.
pot.
No,
Yeah.
I saw her make food.
Okay, then that's
And it's
perfect.
not just a woman who cannot cook, but can she put the effort to learn?
That's
Because
right.
I didn't. My wife is not Cameroonian, right?
That's
But she
right.
put the effort to learn how to cook.
to
I have
Yes.
other people who did not marry Cameroonian, but their wives put the effort
To learn
be able
how
to
to
learn
make
how
it,
to
right.
cook.
That's
And
good.
so it's not just that she can't cook, but are you putting the effort?
efforts to
learn. I
learn.
think that's what makes
That's
the
right.
difference,
That's
right?
Yeah, but you're right. It's food is not for everyone. Some people
Some
would say
people
food
like,
is
like I said, my husband is not a foodie.
yeah,
It's that
and
he,
of course,
he was
then
like,
you
So
not-
what did you
he's
use to
getting
get to your
you're
married.
not
husband's house?
impressed.
No, it's between my husband. So I'll not say yeah.
What about the statement that a woman who doesn't know how to cook makes a terrible wife?
That's a lie.
It's
Not gonna make it. Yeah, how can you say like? What if you have a wife who is respectful? She takes care of the kids, the house chores, hardworking in her workplace. But she has just that loophole. She cannot cook.
Yeah.
Is she a terrible wife?
Yeah.
She's not.
Not necessarily, no.
You can
But I think-
help her. You can teach her as well. If you don't know how to cook, join
And
efforts.
bringing back that, it's also important for guys to be able to learn how to cook
to
and know how to
That's why
cook nowadays,
I said
right?
from the beginning, the moms have to teach their
Both the
kids,
boys
not
and
only the girls.
Oh yeah, both boys and girls.
Even my husband, he cooks perfect.
Well, we know. We've tried his meals.
Yeah, he's a very good cook.
Yeah.
So when I make
Who cooks better, you or your husband?
me,
Are you sure about that?
it's me.
Because I've tried your husband's recipe, but I haven't tried yours. We're gonna try yours in a little bit. But
okay.
from the aroma, it's
For me,
it sounds very
I
delicious.
think that maybe people have specialties. For me, I know compared to my wife, I'm good at the grilling and the some oven. But when it comes to actual cooking of the food, she's the
I've
expert.
taken note of that though. Men are really good in grilling,
In
like
grilling, yeah.
beef, pork.
Because we just go
chicken.
out, we go out
Is it
and
easier?
drink
You
beer.
think
No,
it's
no,
easier?
no. Because
I don't know, though.
it's because we're going out to drink beer, and that's it. Part of
No,
it is
not the marinating part, just to grill. Put
Who
on the fire.
marinated?
I marinate, of
I
course. You marinate too?
so
mine,
so
yeah.
but that's not part of the cooking, right? You're just marinating. You're just doing the end part because if you're just grilling, sorry,
No, but
because you have to marinate, you have to mix your
cooking
ingredients.
starts from the ingredients.
The
right?
ingredients,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
right.
how you prep?
So you won't grill and just say you cook. No,
No,
you're
you have
part
to-
of the
you have
cooking,
to.
but you're not. You did not cook.
So we're talking about spices. So I know, well, for us, me mostly, I eat Cameroonian dishes
Yes,
or
right.
African dishes.
That's right.
The ingredients are rare. Well, these days they're a little
They're
bit more
common
common,
now, yeah.
but they're hard to find and expensive sometimes, right? So how do you source your ingredients for your dishes?
Okay, it depends on the dish I'm going to make. So for Cameroonian dishes, like, of course, I have some ingredients from back home, and sometimes you buy from the African store, although it's really expensive.
Yeah.
But I just have to sacrifice and
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
just because I want to come out the recipe. But for other recipes like the Asian ones, they are easy to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very common. I
Yes,
think.
they are very common. But sometimes too, we have our ingredients, but we don't know their specific names.
No, yeah, that's right.
Like in Cameroon, we just say green spices. But green spices consist of coriander, cilantro, parsley,
Many things.
dill, like basil.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I make a video and I say use like some garlic, some parsley, and some basil, so Cameroonians will come on there and say, which one is parsley?
I
Because
know.
we
Which
actually
one
don't know what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Cilantro. I'm like, you know what? Just go and get a combination of green
Green
spices.
Spices, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
make it easier on
It
them.
makes
To
it
make
easier.
it easier, yeah. Then sometimes too, like they'll be like lemon inside food.
I know.
Yeah. At first, if I did not, sometimes they say traveling is learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I did not travel, I
It
would
would-
never
yeah.
ever know like they put lemon inside food, but it's really good.
If I tell my mom that you put,
put lemon
lemon
inside food.
or fever
Or
no,
sugar.
Yeah.
or sugar.
But that sugar does not make it sweet.
Yeah, it just
It's just because the lemon,
neutralizes.
yes, the lemon is too salty and it's sour.
Yeah.
It
So
just
it
neutralizes that
balances
lemon and
the
limes.
taste.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not anything that would put in food. I
Yeah.
don't remember my mom ever putting lemon.
Yeah, but for
anything
Cameroonian
that she
dishes,
cooks, right?
no lemon, no
Yeah.
all those, no.
So you've gotten a significant amount of views on YouTube,
Yeah.
and you're quite popular. I think you had 10,000 subscribers. That's a big milestone. for us.
Yeah, 10,000 subscribers.
Someone
yeah.
who started what, like a year and a half ago?
1 year, just one.
How about 1 year ago? Yeah.
March, maybe 1 year.
So was it like a daunting experience to try to get yourself out there, put your food out there for other to be, to get the praise and sometimes the criticism too?
Yeah, it all started on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was posting. I don't know if you guys have taken it, like sometimes back like 3 years ago. I don't know if me and you were friends at that time
Not
on
necessarily.
Facebook.
No.
I had a Facebook page, African Chef, like 3 years, 4 years back. I was just posting pictures of food. That's how I started. But I closed it because I left Facebook for a while because I felt like Facebook is not where I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, but when I came back to Facebook, that's when I opened my Cooking with Claudy. But it all started on Instagram when I was posting pictures. I was making short reels, like short cooking videos. So
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm always on YouTube too, I was like, wait, why don't I open a YouTube channel? Because some of my friends, when they taste my pastries or food that like, how did you make this one? How did you make this one? I cannot even explain because I use just my hands to put everything inside.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I made that thoughts like 3-4 years ago, but the problem was starting.
Yeah.
How am I going to start? How will I record? How will I go with the editing software?
Yeah.
How will I do with lighting? Everything. So when I just thought about all those, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
But when I decided was when I had my first daughter, I was on mat leave that time. She was like 8 months. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this video. My husband was just looking at me.
Yeah, I know.
He was like, put the first video
I know.
first. Then I will know you're serious. So when I put the first video, editing was really hard.
Yeah.
So
Tell me about it.
Editing is hard. Just to come out with one video is a lot of work. So he helped me for the lighting, the editing software, and all those. And yeah, we took it from there.
And you speak to a very important thing. You might have all these constraints, at least some of them in your head, right? And the main thing is just start.
It's just to start. That word
Nobody's watching your first video anyway.
Yes,
so
that
just
word start.
Just start with what you have and just put it out there.
And it's not even difficult.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Starting is
Like that's why most of the time I encourage Cameroonians, like if you know how to do your daughter's hair,
just do it.
start a YouTube channel. Just record how you're doing her hair and just post it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, YouTube. Sometimes on YouTube you see like stupid stuff.
Things.
Like some
Mukbang.
Yes.
You watch the people are doing mukbang and they're making millions from that.
I remember our last
YouTube.
conversation
I'm like,
we have.
what?
I'm like,
Millions from mukbang.
Just watching someone eat.
Yeah.
But like, what do you get from it?
know,
Like,
yeah.
so I was like, I'm gonna start. So when I put the first video, it just started from there.
Yeah, I think
I had
that's
to,
it. Just
pay
start.
for my logo. I had to pay for my intro, but I did the outro myself. Yeah, so all those things.
Okay. How do you deal with like the negative comments you get on YouTube?
Sometimes those negative comments, I just hide the users from my channel.
okay.
Because can you imagine somebody just come under your video and just write, what was that comment again? I don't really remember, but it was one stupid comment. Like it was really annoying.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. Then sometimes too they come, oh, you don't put this inside here.
I know.
We from this part of Cameroon, say Cameroon comment, we from this part of Cameroon, we don't put that inside here. I just hide the user from my channel and I remove the comment.
Yeah.
Because I don't need negative energy under my content.
And the funniest is like people who haven't done shit in their life, they are giving all these comments. Why
That's
don't you go
right.
and do your own and,
Yeah.
and
And
show
make
us
the
how
corrections.
perfect?
And make the corrections if you don't.
Sometimes I'm being tempted to answer back.
I know. Right?
No.
Yeah.
You're
but
just
I'm
going down
it's
a
not
rabbit
worth
hole.
it.
No, it's not.
It's
Because
not worth
everybody
it.
has a smartphone, right?
Yeah,
Someone
everyone
in
has a
some
smartphone.
village is somewhere just
Yeah.
on the floor, probably no mattress,
That's
nothing,
right.
and has
Has a cell
airtime
phone
to
and just
to come and
Sometimes like,
post.
should I reply this person? Because sometimes I'm really bitter.
Yeah,
But I'm like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because when you do, you're killing your channel. You're like, oh,
Exactly.
this girl is somehow.
I know.
yeah, you don't want to give
Yeah.
out negative
That
energy in
negative
return.
energy on my
in
channel.
return, right?
So
You
the
don't
only thing I
want
have
that.
to do is to hide the user. I don't mind if you subscribe or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to hide the user from my channel, never to see my channel anymore.
Right.
I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of
good.
dealing with
Yeah.
people who
I
are
mean, you
trolling
know-
or bullying on
Oh
the
yeah,
internet,
there's
right?
a lot of bullying.
Oh,
you,
there's a lot,
you
but-
cut them
There's a
out
lot
because
of
you can't handle that.
No,
No, I can't.
Will not encourage anyone to attempt to.
Yeah.
to
Me,
you're
I
just
mean-
going down
like
a
that,
rabbit hole. With
Yeah.
those people, just ignore
Me,
them.
I'm a no nonsense somebody. Sometimes I'm really tempted. Like I want to reply
I
this
know.
person. I want to reply this person. I'm like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So cooking with Claudy, what's next for you?
Like I said before, I'm trying to make an ebook, but I want things to get light in my hands first because I
Yeah.
have a newborn.
Newborn,
Yeah,
toddler,
newborn, a toddler,
husband.
a YouTube channel.
YouTube
I
channel.
blog on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So like I want things to get light first. I was actually thinking of a website. So I got to the guy who does the website, and after that I just had the baby and
Yeah.
Had to
it
put it
just
on
died
hold.
like
I
that.
know.
Yeah. So I'm still contemplating if an ebook or a website is better. But I think a website you'll be needing like internet connection all the time.
Yeah.
But an ebook when you download, you have downloaded.
You have it, yeah.
Yeah. So
Still
I'm
figuring
still
that out.
yeah. I'm still deciding on what to do.
But something
Something big is coming.
Yeah.
Something huge.
Something is coming. I was also asking what's going to be happening with all this food that you're cooking. We'll just be driving to your house to pick it. If you don't
I
have,
don't mind. I don't mind. The food is always
if
there.
you don't have people to eat it up. Wow.
There's
I was-
always food for you to eat
Yeah.
if you
I
want
was,
to.
I was going to ask, when I hear food, the first thing that comes to my head is delicious.
Of course.
Food has to be delicious.
That's right.
When you hear food, Ghana, what do you think about?
Flavor.
To eat.
You just want to eat.
You just want to eat it?
But for sure, yeah, the deliciousness in terms of the flavor,
Yeah.
the taste,
Yeah.
and everything.
The yumminess and
The yum-
everything.
yeah.
Do you ever think health when you cook? Because I know there's other people that we know who do cooking shows, but they're a little bit
Trying to
more
make it-
specific on healthy cooking. Would you say?
I'm everywhere.
Would it be fair to say?
You're everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Because sometimes, especially if you want to get like the way our food tastes in Cameroon, you have to put a large amount of unhealthy stuff, right? Like
Oh,
put like
yeah.
1 liter,
Like if I want to
1
make
cup of red
every
oil.
recipe.
I know.
My mom did that recipe back home
Yeah.
when she was in Cameroon. So I wanted to shoot that video. She was like, she's going to shoot that video herself back home. So my little sister recorded and they sent to me and I edited.
Yeah.
So for the every recipe, you have to put a lot of oil
Oh,
inside.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't see oil in that tummy.
It's not
you're
arrow.
going to click.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of oil, a lot of meat,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Like everything should be too much to make a thumbnail. Like
Yeah.
if I make a thumbnail, I make arrow, no oil, no meat.
No,
Someone
I'm
just
not
come and-
watching.
Someone just come and comment on that.
Now,
Which
which guy
kind
is-
of poor man is this?
But which is true, right? Because that's how we cook it. And for me, it's not. I don't care health. When I hear food, it's delicious.
Yeah, it is-
I don't
you
care
don't
if
care
it's
about
healthy or not. No,
health or not.
that's the last
I
thing I
just-
think about.
You know how I do it? This is how I do it in my brain. I want to eat healthy for like 5 days.
5
Then the
days.
one
Then
day I
after-
want to eat arrow. Let me just
There
eat that oil.
There was one that I was like, know what? I'm gonna be eating only salad now.
Oh,
For
Jesus.
me, healthy food don't taste. I
Yeah.
don't know why though.
Yeah.
Because my husband is someone who is very conscious about what goes down to his stomach.
Yeah.
He eats a lot of veggies. I'm not a veggies person.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm not a veggies
I don't remember the
person.
last time I had
No, I'm not a veggies
anything
person.
green.
No, I'm never. The only veggies I eat is from Arun,
Yeah, and stuff like that.
green,
Yeah.
huckleberry. Like, just go make a salad,
Yeah.
put some bread inside. No, that's
No,
not.
that's
for me.
not you.
No, I can do that for a recipe, babe.
Not for you.
You
No
eat
way.
vegan? Anybody?
No, how can I?
Vegan
I cannot eat
is-
without fish, meat, or chicken inside. That's the fact.
No, that's not me.
I can't.
Yeah.
Vegetarian?
No, I
No
can't
way.
be a vegetarian or a vegan. I feel like those guys are militant. They want to convince everyone one in the world to
And
stop
you know
eating
what?
meat.
Sometimes when you're making a video, that's why it's always like for a fish video, don't gut the fish in the video.
Because people don't.
Yeah, people
are
don't
gonna
like
comment
Yeah.
on that like
Oh,
it's
you're
crazy.
killing this.
all this
As
You're
if-
killing
as-
like vegetarians. Oh, like one
animal cruelty.
One Indian commented on my fish recipe before. So one lady gave a feedback under the video that I tried this recipe for my husband and he really enjoyed it. That Indian guy came on and said, your husband is going to be born as a fish in the next world.
Yeah, Hindu.
Tradition. He's
Yes.
pushing his
It's a religion.
His religion
Yeah.
and he's
So-
yeah.
So I was thinking
People
he's a
do that.
vegetarian
Yeah,
and he doesn't eat all those stuff.
yeah.
But again, keep those comments to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we cannot control who
No.
comments on your videos.
You cannot control
online.
That's-
So yeah, just
it's
ignore.
Very
Yeah.
normal. It's social media.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bullying on social
Yeah.
media.
Well,
Very.
But I know that I cannot be vegetarian. That's a fact.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
a
cannot
fact.
be a
I cannot be
vegetarian.
Me
vegan.
too.
It's not possible.
So-
I think we all
So
agree
it's
on
out.
that.
I'm
Even-
a meat lover, fish lover.
Yeah.
How can I? No. way.
Yeah.
If you drop me in the forest with a lion, me and him would have to compare.
You have to
Yeah.
figure out who
No, to
eat who.
compete
Yeah.
who eats.
Because being a vegetarian, no meat, no fish, no chicken.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
that's
survive
terrible.
that.
Then what do you eat? Veggies only?
Yeah.
You don't eat no animal product, no cheese, no
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah.
Again,
That was it. Some people are radical in that sense, but anyway, it's not for
it's
everybody.
not for everybody. Anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, can you eat this? Can you not?
But sometimes I make
No.
some meals on my recipes. I don't put those things inside because I have some vegetarians there.
Yeah.
That's why some recipes I don't put anything inside.
Oh.
And there was one comment I had. It was like, "Oh, Claudy, thank you for at least making a recipe without any protein, any meat, fish, or whatsoever."
Yeah.
So I make some recipes without those.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
But
makes
when I make them, when I want to eat, I go to the freezer
Yeah,
and microwave my meat.
I'll put it
inside.
there. I feel like you just have to choose your battles. Like, which one do you want to entertain, right? You
That's
can't
right.
satisfy everybody.
Exactly.
well, and if a reasonable number of people are wanting a little bit of
Exactly.
that, why not
Why
do
not?
it, right? But
That's
again,
right.
it's not you're not necessarily pushing that agenda. as well.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay, I thought we had fun in this conversation,
It was
and
amazing, though.
and
Thank you for having
you
me.
already have a large following on YouTube. So, but you guys can still
Yeah.
go to Cooking with Claudy on YouTube. Please subscribe to your channel. Get her to 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And not forgetting our channel too, right? She's trying to push our channel too. So please help
That's
us
right.
and subscribe on our YouTube channel
Yeah.
for the amazing guests that we bring on our show. So this is the Idle Park Talk Show, and we were joined by